What's the haps? I'm Meroka, and today I'm going to be taking a quick look at Secrets of Rætikon, which actually, as it happens, has no title screen to speak of. It actually just throws you straight into the action when you launch the game. So here we are in the action. So let's take a look at the options menu, for that is where we normally begin, and I can't get to it through the menu because there is no one. So here we go, through the in-game menu. We have full screen or windowed. That's our options there. We have no control over the resolution. Even when you set it to windowed, you can't change the resolution. Controls can be keyboard or mouse and keyboard, and the gamepad, if you've got a gamepad plugged in, just automatically works. That works fine, that's okay. Graphics, you have low or high, and you've got music and sound effects sliders, and that's your lot, which is limited. Kinda limited. I would like to have seen more, at least, resolution options. I mean, the graphical style, as you can see, isn't really complicated enough to warrant any fancy graphics options. It can probably make do with what it has, you know, high and low. It's simple geometric shapes. I'm surprised it even has high and low, to be honest. But at the same time, I would like to be able to change the resolution. It's kind of a minimum that I would ask for from games like this. So, what is it? It is a strange kind of exploration, adventure, heavily stylized exploration, adventure, puzzle kind of thing. I have covered it before, so there is another video on my channel from way back when, taking an early look at the early stages of this game, and the gameplay has changed slightly, but not to any great extent. There's basically more of the same. It's, you play this Birdman kind of thing. You can press A to flap to dash around, you can press left bumper to dive straight down and move quickly. I don't know what this does. There is, if I press B, I'd make some sort of call. This, I guess, is a mechanic that comes into play later. It's not something that was in previously. X, I can shoot slivers, which are things I need to collect. They're the kind of collectibles in this world, so I find them all over the place, and I can shoot them out to power various devices. Y brings up a set of runes. Previously there were hidden messages hidden around that you couldn't translate. Now you can translate them. Admittedly, if you look at the lettering systems, the runes aren't entirely dissimilar to their English equivalents. So actually it's kind of easy to read them even without the translation. The O looks like an O, the B looks like a B, the C's a bit weird, but whatever. D's kind of D-ish, the F looks kind of like an F, you know. You can... Let's see if I can find one. There may be one in the next room, I think. If I can find my way to the next room. It's basically a... Oh, here's one, yeah. Basically, a lot of the rooms are just kind of mazes, linking various areas together, and we need to go and collect things and find things, and deal with the various animals that live within the area. I think the whole thing is supposed to be set within a fictional version of the Alps. So, this one says... I think that first letter is an E, E, something, E, N, E, I think that's a V there, so even, U, N, R, E, A, unreachable, even unreachable, branches break, even unreachable branches break, there we go, okay. So, there you go, you can translate it even without knowing the things. And in that note, it is kind of... I don't know if there's any way good to demonstrate it here, in fact. I might need to find that next... I need to find the next room where there are things to show off and it's not just crowded. But yeah, even unreachable branches break. It's slightly destructible physics in this, actually, which wasn't entirely in the game before, and it's a nice addition. It doesn't really seem to serve a whole lot of purpose, but it's a nice addition nonetheless. Let's... Is this a thing? This looks like this could be like a cave. It is a cave! There's a thing. There's a rune! What have we learned? We have learned J. Okay, cool. So those runes are going to be dotted around, and obviously there's 26 to collect because there are 26 letters! Surprise, surprise. So, okay, there's some trees. We can uproot the trees. There's a good demonstration. These were always uprootable, and you can get health out of them by doing so. Come on, get over here. So, these red things will appear anytime actually any creature dies, not just when you uproot a tree. When a creature dies, it will drop these red triangles, which are, I guess, some sort of life essence. You can use that to restore your health, which is the red bar at the top. There are also a blue bar at the top, which mine's nearly full, so this would be a good opportunity to demonstrate it, I suspect. I think there's a nest over here. by doing any number of things. There's a lot of interactable things and toys and stuff that you can play with in this world, and if you interact with them, they will drop blue slivers, which are basically it seems to give you an extra life for the most part. When that blue bar is full, a little heart will appear at the top, and if you die, that'll replenish your health back to full. So let's try and find a nest. So there's a lot to see and do in this world. It's a fantastic, wonderfully stylized world, and there is no nest here. There is a statue that's half built here. That's another puzzle that I actually have missing part of. There should be a head for this somewhere. I haven't found the head. I don't know where that is. I don't know if they've moved it since last time I played it in early access, because I'm sure it wasn't hard to find back then. Okay, so I seem to be lacking nests. Let's see if I can find one around here. Because then I can do the puzzle and get the blue slivers and an extra life. Frame rate does seem to get a bit choppy transitioning between areas. Worth noting that. It's not great. Oh, the crow, or actually I think it's supposed to be a jackdaw, broke the egg, so the egg doesn't hatch. And I don't get my points for it, which is a terrible tragedy. So we can swim underwater briefly in this. We've got a tree here. This one I can't grab onto, which is a bit disappointing, given that you can grab onto almost anything else. There is an egg here, but that's a really big egg, and I have a feeling that's got like a kestrel or something inside of it, which, as a bird, actually attacks you, which is probably not what I want to happen, but hey, let's give it a go. Let me see what we can do. The big eggs tend to give you the big, almost predatory birds, I think. So that's gonna hatch if you put it in the nest, and it's going to start attacking me, probably. Yes, here we go. Damn thing wants my blood. Stop! You can trick it to smashing... Ow. You can trick it into smashing into walls by diving, I think is the preferred method of defeating them. The crows, or jackdaws, whatever they are, try to throw you into the thorns. There's a lot of things that are going to try and make your life hard here. And you've got no really effective way of fighting. You're mostly passive. You can grab hold of things, but mostly... Oh, here's some blues. There we go. That's kind of... Oh, my meter's filled out anyway. That's okay. And I got achievement for bird fight. Apparently those two fought, so okay. So yeah, I've got a little heart at the top, which means if I die now, if my health meter depletes to 0, the blue meter will also deplete and fill my red meter up to the full, which is obviously my health. And then I've got to go and collect a load more blues in order to, you know, not be on the brink of death. So I'll leave that. If the blue meter's full, you won't get any more out of it. So I can't pick these up until I need any more blues. But they won't despawn, they'll stay there forever. I should kind of like to get rid of this... I feel like I would like to get rid of this kestrel because he's gonna, make my life horrible. Come on. Come on. Ow, no. This could go badly. Kestrels are vicious, although there are worse animals, to be fair. There's also a lynx somewhere in it. Let's just fill that up. Come on. I really wish I hadn't hatched that thing now. I have no one to blame but myself, but hey-ho. Okay, so... I'm missing one. Okay, no. Go away! Let me do the puzzle. There we go. That's full of slivers. The little golden slivers are what make things go. I guess I need to fly up there enough to grab hold of it. Come on, up, 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 up. No! Okay, I guess that kind of works. I mean, I had to get attacked to do it, but it worked, kind of. Okay, there's a lot of rocks here, come on. Slam into a rock or something, will you? Yeah, there we go. It's hurting now. Yeah, the birds, I like the AI on them. When they're injured, they do seem to run away, which is kind of cool. That's a nice mechanic, I like that. So, previously... Oh, I think that's the top of the bird I was missing before, is it? It might be. I'm going to try that, actually. I think that is the bit I was missing from before. Assuming the jackdaw doesn't try and kill me on the way down. Which it almost undoubtedly will, because that's what they do. Jackdaws are terrible bullies, you know that. They're well known for being bullies. Jackdaws, I believe. I don't know anything about animals. It is interesting to see how the different ecosystems sort of interplay around here. So we got like squirrels there, they're nice and passive, but in other areas, like I say, there's like lynxes and things. That doesn't belong on this at all. I've gone completely the wrong way. Oh, good. However, there's a bunch of health down there, and I will not say no to that. Because I just got in a fight with a kestrel, and the kestrel made a bit of a mess of me. So, yep. Health always great. So, there's just a lot of this, a lot of puzzle solving and playing with various physics-based mechanics, and it's got a very charming style. There's not a whole lot of music to speak of. When there is, it's just kind of almost a gentle ambient kind of thing, more than anything else. And I think the whole experience is it's just entirely fascinating just to see how different elements are going to interact with each other as you play along. So presumably there is another puzzle here. And ultimately, the goal seems to be to collect, I think once I built this... Oh, this is fun. Yeah, I remember this one. This was early in the early access build. And these guys really want me dead. Ow. I have no idea how to deal with them effectively. I need to build this statue while dodging two kestrels. It's not fun times. It really isn't. Hang on. I can grab it, though, and... it won't last very long, but I can... I can try to grab it and throw it into the thorn bushes. Or I can grab a rock that's covered in thorns and try and hit them with that. See, all these thorns around here, they will injure a creature if it touches it, myself included, so I do need to be careful. However, if I grab that, I do now have a big spiky rock, and I can use that as an impromptu kind of weapon, which is again what I mean about the interaction between the different items. It's kind of... ow. It's kind of cool, but not always very practical. It works, but not well. Tell you what, I think I'm going to get out of here before I die. I'm probably going to die. Oh, yeah. However, I filled up the blue meter, so the blue meter means we get this little cutscene where all the blue slivers go woo and heal me up. So here we go, they go red, and I refill my health meter. Like so. It's a little bit lengthy, but hey, there we go. It shouldn't be happening too often, quite frankly. If it's happening too often, you're playing badly. What can I say? I'm playing badly. So, I have no idea what happens if you die entirely, if you sort of die when you haven't filled up the blue meter. Oh, come on. Did that not injure it? Oh, this is not working well. Come on. Oh my god, I'm nearly dead. Again, I should note. Oh, that hurt it. Okay, come on. Oh, yes, now it's injured. That one's going to back off now. So, I can get on with building things a little bit more. Which is good. That's what I'm trying to do. So, this is a kind of jigsaw puzzly, but hey. Who doesn't like a good old jigsaw puzzle from time to time? Which way is this? I think this goes there? Yeah, that looks right. I need to get the head without... We've got this, so this will get me some more blue slivers for reading it, and I could translate it if I wanted, but it's kind of a slow, laborious process unless you've got all the letters to hand. So I'm not going to bore you with the details, but rest assured I do know how to read that. Ta-da! So puzzle solved, get some more blue slivers, door opens, and we head on inside. We've got a rune, some more of the white slivers. Can we get through this? Apparently we can, just about. It's an interesting passageway. You know what I said about this structural physics and never demonstrated? Yeah, you can break branches off. That's what I like. I don't know why you would do that. There is no purpose to that, but you can do that. So, that's kind of cool. And here we have one of the big shrines that requires 25. Da-da-da-da. It's exactly how many I've got, so that's useful. That activates a switch. There's a bunch of these. I think there's like 7 of these around the world. And this is like the 4th one I found, so... I'm making good progress through the game. The game is not extremely lengthy, and that might be a turn-off to some people, but for me, with limited time, I kind of like a game that I can beat in a few hours, so... I mean, the runes are almost a good indication of how far I progressed. I'm almost halfway through the game in terms of runes. If I were to find all of them, I would find 26, and I've got 12, I think, there. So, by that merit, I'm about halfway through the game. So, let's come on up. I've got to use these wind currents in this instance, presumably, to try and gain enough height to... No, that's not going to work. Let's try and gain enough height to grab that. Of course, these magpies here, the magpies love to grab them. They won't actively hurt you, but they love to grab the shinies, and I'm about to try and rescue the shinies, so they're all gonna... Come on. Yes! I've got it. Oh, I've dropped it. Oh dear. Oh, that didn't land in anything dangerous. However, all the magpies really want to grab that, so I'm now gonna have to try and beat them to the bottom. Oh god, I'm fighting the wind currents as well. Wow, a long way down here. Okay, it floats. That's something. Yeah, you can grab fish, because why not? I haven't found an effective way to actually kill fish to get their health, but I presume it can be done. Most creatures in this game can be... Oh, god damn it. Killed one way or another. Oh god, they're playing keep away. You utter bastards. You terrible, terrible creatures. Give me my shiny. No, 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 no. Where's the way out? It was through a tiny sliver. There's a rune. I don't want the rune. No! God damn magpies. Anyway, yeah, you can see what's going on here. There's lots of animals and lots of things to interact with, and it's a very... I love the style of this game. I'm absolutely in love with the art style. This whole cool geometric thing looks absolutely fantastic. And there's just a lot of interesting things to see and do in this world. I think they've created a beautiful world, and it's absolutely worth checking out. So this game releases today. It has been in early access on Steam for a while now, but the actual final release of this game is today, which is the 17th of April, if you're not watching this on the day I made the video. And it will be £6.99 or your regional equivalent, and it's 10% off as the launch discount up until April 21st. So if you want to grab it, you will save a little bit of money by getting in early, so you can do that. And I have just about had it with magpies. Give me that. Come on. No! Oh, they've got it again. Oh well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Secrets of Rætikon, and I shall see you next time.